Daily Dose of Epic. Hello, I'm going to answer some questions and then I'm going to tell you a story. Here we go! Oh, I remember the question I wanted to ask. So let me ask the question at the beginning of the story before I forget everything. My question is for you guys. Do you have any siblings? And if so, what are their names, ages, blah, blah, blah? Let me know. Do you get along? How's that going for you? Myself, I have 4 siblings. I lived with one of them in Arizona, my younger sister Marissa, who is now 12, and I have 3 other siblings who are all younger than me, Lillian, Judah, and Isaac, and they're precious, and I love every single one of them. And yes. Okay, on to the question answering. 1. When is your birthday? April 9th, 1992. Great day for some people like me who like celebrating their birthday. Woo! That was really weird. I'm sick. Sorry. Okay, number 2. Hobbies. Most of my hobbies are revolved around music. Mostly me playing my ukulele and pretending like I'm really good, and I'm like, yeah, this is awesome. And then I listen to someone else, and I'm like, oh, I'm terrible. And I play guitar, and I kind of play piano. I have an awesome keyboard, but I just never... I used to take lessons, but I just haven't had time. It's also not with me, so there's that. But all of my hobbies are revolved around music, listening to music, sharing music with people, blah, blah, blah. Because I would love to be artistic and be able to draw and take pictures, but sadly I can't. I can draw stick figures. My doodling, I wish I could show you. If I had my notebook with me, I would show you the doodles in my notebook where they're my doodles. I write words. That's my doodles. Like I'll say bored or hungry, and then I'll like put swirls around it or something, and it's just I can take up an entire page of me just writing a word, like star, or insert word here, I don't know. It's just really silly. That's my doodling because I can't draw, and I get depressed when I try to draw something. I'm like, this is so bad. Anyway, moving on to the bigger topic that we have this week, religion. Interesting. It's difficult to explain because I am not really, really religious in the sense that organized religions terrify me, mostly because a lot of them clash so much, and it's a really big problem when people can't get along just because of their religious beliefs. And but to explain what I think, I know that there's some kind of supreme being. I don't like giving it a name like God, blah blah blah, anything like that, just because again of the organized religion bit. But I guess most of my beliefs would be Christian beliefs, and if I had to be considered any kind of Christian, it would be Episcopalian. But mostly I just like the idea of peace and love. Like that's where I kind of go with things, more of like a John Lennon way. But that's what I think. And right now I'm taking a world religions class, and it's so amazing. And next week I'm going to a Buddhist temple, so I'm gonna bring my camera and show you guys some of that because I'm sure it's gonna be amazing. And yes, so that's how I feel about religion. Yes. Okay, moving on to my story that I was going to tell you. Another question I have for you guys this week is, if you're in university, what are you studying? And if you're not in university, what would you like to study when you get to university, / do you even want to go to university? Just curious. Okay, my story is that last year for my senior paper that you had to write to graduate, I was in humanities class, so we had to do a book-to-movie comparison, and I did Prisoner of Azkaban, which was probably one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life because I enjoyed that project so much. It was so much fun. I'll have to show you guys the book I made at some point in time when I go home because it's pretty cool. Anyway, when we did that, we had to analyze the film and like every aspect, like the cinematography, the lighting, camera angles, blah blah blah, acting, music in the background, blah blah blah. Anyway, so to make a long story short, when I did this, I became very, very interested in doing film, which also came along with my YouTube doing things, even though like I'm not good at YouTube or anything. I really enjoy the filming and editing of doing YouTube things. So, yes, to sum it all up, what I was going to tell you is that I would like to study film, and that's what I'm going to try to do next year when I switch into this like build your own major program. And along with film, I'd like to study French and learn to speak it fluently and study abroad in France, hopefully in Cannes, and go to the Cannes Movie Festival thing. What is it called? I don't know. Anyway, I'm running out of time, and I don't want to edit this because I don't have time because I have to study for a midterm. So, kiddos of Daily Dose of Epic, hearts to you. I will see you everywhere, every day of the week, because we do every day of the week. Okay, thanks, bye. 3, 2, 1,